And once again, ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime. Here at EuroBasket 95, the gold medal matchup between Lithuania and Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia back on the scene in the world basketball spectrum. Lithuania now making their name known as well. And there's the tip-off between two giants, won by Sabonis. And you'll hear his name a whole bunch tonight. Marciulionis for Kurtinaitis. Arnasovas for Marciulionis. Here's Sabonis against Vlade Divac. There's a classic pairing. A backhand pass very casually to Marciulionis. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Sabonis got it off with 1 second left on the shot clock. Couldn't convert it. Bodiroga back the other way for Yugoslavia. Bodiroga finds some room in the lane. Sets, shoots. There is the first 2 points of the evening from Dejan Bodiroga. Playing in only his 16th international. Marciulionis down low, intercepted it by Divac. Here's Djordjevic. Dishing back. Danilovic will drop it through for another 2. Perhaps the Lithuanians feeling a bit of nerves here as they come out of the gate. Yugoslavia charging to a 4-0 lead. Sabonis outside the arc. You know, he can hit it from 3. Kurtinaitis working against Bodiroga. Kurtinaitis, Karnisovas, dealt underneath, and he will draw the first foul of the game from Paspal. And of course, that is the first team foul going against Yugoslavia. 1:30 in. Marciulionis back for Kurtinaitis for 3. Yes! And it's a 1-point gap. Lithuania, when they were defeated by Yugoslavia earlier in the tournament, only shot 22% from three-point range. They'll have to get their numbers up against them this time. Djordjevic down for Divac. Divac rambling through, took a lot of steps in there, but dealt it through the twine. 6-3. Kurtinaitis for Sabonis. And a whistle underneath. The foul is against Bodiroga. That's his first. Now Yugoslavia sitting with 2 team fouls as a result of that grip right there. Marciulionis working against Danilovic. Bounce pass back, and it's a turnover. And Yugoslavia will have an opportunity to extend their 3-point lead. Paspal. Bodiroga. Top of the key, backing off. Watched closely by Marciulionis. Bodiroga driving in against Marciulionis. Will deal it up. It won't drop, but he will draw the foul. A shooting foul, so he will go to the line. And it looks as though it was against Marciulionis. And he is one of the 2 players on this Lithuanian team who must stay out of foul trouble if Lithuania has any hope. Bodiroga with 3 points, make it 4. Bodiroga, who leads this team in shooting percentage, shooting 67% this tournament. Kurtinaitis driving in, dealing back Sabonis. Could he do it for 3? No, he'll back in against Divac. Dealing it back for Lukminas underneath. Sabonis guiding it off the glass and in. That's what the big guy's supposed to do. 8-5. A difference of a tray. And a foul on Lukminas. That will be his first. As Djordjevic swimming against Lukminas. Bataroga to inbounds. Djordjevic at the right point. Working off the pick, taking it down low, swinging it back. Here's Paspal. He'll put it up. Yes! Zarko Paspal. And once again, Yugoslavia doubling up on Lithuania. Karnisovas. And a push underneath. And the push will be on Vlade Divac. He'll protest to no avail as he gets his first. Let's check out number 12 underneath. And Karnisovas can't convert. Divac scoops it out. Relayed down to Paspal. Down into the hands Danilovic for Bataroga. And a foul underneath. So the foul's coming fast and furious here in the early going. Kurtinitis with his first. Both teams sitting with 3 team fouls each. Danilovic to inbounds. Back for Djordjevic. Here's Bataroga. Possibly the anchor of this team. Underneath, Divac, nice pass, Paspal. Can't make it drop, but he will draw the foul, and that is the first against Sabonis. A pretty pass around Sabonis, as Divac made Sabonis look like a fire hydrant on that play. Paspal to the line. Paspal only 5 of 12 from the line in this tournament. And you can see why he's shooting sub 50% at 47%. And he misses again. Rebound underneath, slapped away. Djordjevic recovers. Paspal puts it on the right side for Danilovic. Back for Djordjevic. Down for Danilovic. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Djordjevic down low for Vlade. Going down low, rambling, taking it up. And Sabonis puts it back the other way. And Vlade is going to get nailed. There you see the signal. It's a tee to Divac. And that's his second. And the Greek referee will have none of Divac's back talk. Lithuania down by 3. And Kurtinitis has an opportunity to reduce the margin. First shot from the line for Lithuania doesn't drop. And now they will be at 50% from the line. 10-8. Djordjevic will slowly pace it up. Swinging it back for Bataroga. Bataroga will look down low for Danilovic. Danilovic swinging against Kurtinitis. Taking it back outside the arc, putting it up. Rebound to Marciulionis. Marciulionis driving against Djordjevic, dishing it out. Kurtinitis for 3, no. Anikians couldn't corral the rebound. And Djordjevic from the line, puts it through. Count it as 2. 12-8, a gap of 4. Karnisovas down for Marciulionis. Outside, Sabonis thought about the 3. Deals out, Karnisovas for 3. He gets it with 15 minutes remaining in the first half. Drawing Lithuania to within 1. Superior passing skills from Sabonis, setting that one up. 3 points back the other way. Djordjevic can't make it drop. Sabonis with another rebound up for Marciulionis. Marciulionis top of the key for 3. Yes, off the glass and in. Oh, what a beautiful rainbow by Marciulionis. And Lithuania takes a lead of 2. Djordjevic will calmly pace it back. Yugoslavia down in this game for the first time. Djordjevic, top of the key, dealing. Bodiroga thought about the three, taking it down low, high, drawing the foul from Anikians. And there you see the foul. And Savic will check into the game for Yugoslavia. And now you can expect to see Savic and Divac running against Sabonis, trying to get Sabonis in the foul trouble. Yeah, Bodiroga can't reduce the lead on his first shot from the stripe. And this time he hits it. So we have a 1-point ball game with 14-14 remaining in the first. Marciulionis for Sabonis. Sabonis top of the key, handing off for Marciulionis, taking it through the trapezoid, dealing it off the glass for a deuce. Lithuania opening up a 3-point lead. Djordjevic facing it over to the left point. Swinging it back for Bodiroga. Down low, Danilovic takes it on the run, dealing back for Savic. Savic rambling through the paint, dealing down low. Here's Vladi. And Divac's shot goes off the iron, and Lithuania marches it back. Marciulionis down low, and Anikians taking it up and then politely placing it off the window pane for a pair. Yugoslavia, the champions in 91, 89, 77, 75, and 73. But Yugoslavia also with a whole host of silver medals in that pack as well. Djordjevic down for Divac. Back for Djordjevic. Outside the ring. Back down low for Divac. Outside the arc. Here's the jumper. Good for three from Djordjevic. Djordjevic, who was hitting on 36% of his three-pointers coming into this game. A gap of two. Sabonis palming the ball underneath into the hands of Kurtinitis. He had to take a second to control. Nice pass underneath the Anikians. Drops it through the cage for another pair. A clutch play by Kurtinitis underneath. 20-16. Bodiroga backing off, swinging it over for Djordjevic. Djordjevic will cut through the top of the lane. And now with 13 seconds left on the shot clock, Bodiroga looks up court. Bodiroga top of the key. It goes off the foot of Sabonis. So we will have a new 30-second clock. Bodiroga back to Savic. Savic outside, leaving it for Djordjevic, down for Divac. Divac backing in against Anikians, taking it off the glass. It's short. Marciulionis rambling back, stopping at the top of the key. Here's Kurtinitis underneath Sabonis. One-touch pass off the glass. Oh, it doesn't drop. What a beautiful passing play. But Divac turns it over, and it will go back the other way. So some payoff for the Lithuanians there. Look at the one-touch blind pass. And I think that one even surprised the Anikians. He had some finish on it, but not quite enough. As the Anikians rolling it off the glass and rolling it off the lip of the rim. Savic with the rebound. Bodiroga swinging it for Djordjevic. Underneath, and there is the first two-handed jam of the evening by Danilovic. As he got some room down low and took it up and made no mistake. Lithuania by two. Marciulionis. Marciulionis top of the key, swinging it underneath the Anikians, one-handed, off the iron and out. Divac manages to keep it in. Bodiroga all the way up the left wing. Djordjevic for three, yes! Djordjevic, 2 of 3 from three-point range, and Yugoslavia has taken a lead of 1. And so far, we've got a classic here in Athens. And the foul will be against Savic. That's his first. As you see, things getting physical underneath, and there's Savic running against Sabonis. We predicted that. Sabonis one-handing it all the way back outside. Kurtinitis down low. Karnisovas driving down low and drawing the foul from Danilovic. Rather, Bodiroga, that's his second. And now Lithuania sitting with 5 team fouls, and Yugoslavia sitting with 6. Homicius will spell off Kurtinitis. And here is Homicius. Handing it off. Marciulionis backing in, edge of the key, wheeling back. Long distance shot, Homicius can't make it drop. Rebound underneath. Karnisovas puts it off the glass and in. 22-21 as we have reached the halfway mark of this first half. Lithuania with the lead of 1. Savic working against Sabonis. Peeling left side, now underneath for Divac. Divac rambling through the paint, trying to guide it off the glass, but he manages to draw the foul. And that's the first against the Nikians. As Divac was clipped climbing the ladder. And the Los Angeles Laker will go to the line. Ringing it off the iron. Bodiroga leading Yugoslavia with 5 points so far this evening. Divac only with a pair. Now he has 3. As Rebraca will come into the game for Yugoslavia, and Divac will take a breather. Homicius, Sabonis, Karnisovas, Marciulionis, and the Nikians for Lithuania. Karnisovas. The Nikians down low for Marciulionis. Marciulionis taking it down low, driving, putting it up and in, making no mistake. Lithuania up by 2 with 9:21 remaining. First half. Djordjevic driving through the hardwood alley and then drawing the foul. Homicius, that's his first. And there's the 36-year-old reaching in. The oldest player on the court tonight. Danilovic. Just holding tight there as he has 22 seconds left on the shot clock. Now he'll take it in, dealing it up, coughing it up, and drawing the foul. That's the second against Marciulionis. And Marciulionis will rest and save some play for the second half and the late going of this first half. Kurtinitis now back into the game for Lithuania. Danilovic at the line, rattling it off the cage. Danilovic with 4 points. He'll try to tie Bodiroga for the lead, and he does. So 2 players with 5 points. Djordjevic for Yugoslavia with 8. Homicius working against Djordjevic on the right side. Karnisovas taking it up, hooking it around, and dropping it through the twine. Lithuania by 3. Djordjevic at center. Top of the paint, dealing back, Bodiroga. Down low for Savic. Savic marching through the paint, dealing back, Danilovic for three, yes! Tied at 26. Amichas. Kurtinitis dealing a few head fakes out, trying to take it down low, and it will go back the other way. The offensive foul against Kurtinitis, and that will be his second. Lithuania now with 8 team fouls. And there you see the charge. Yugoslavia with an opportunity to go back ahead. Rebraca. Bodiroga, Danilovic, Djordjevic for three! And Djordjevic has been magical tonight from three-point territory. 3 of 4, and he has 11 points. The Greek fans just basically looking on after Croatia has won the bronze here this evening. Yugoslavia up by 3. Anikians. Marshalonis. Anikians handing off for Kurtinitis. Bumping against Djordjevic. Back for Marshalonis, down low, Sabonis battling underneath. It will drop, and he will draw the foul. And the foul will be to Divac. There you see the grab around the waistline there. Maybe it's against Savic. You can take your pick. There they are charging towards Sabonis, though. Divac with his third. And Sabonis converts on the three-point play, tying it at 29, and Divac is in big-time foul trouble with 3. The only player to be carrying 3 fouls so far in this game. Djordjevic at the left point, down for Divac. Divac backing in, edge of the trapezoid, losing the handle. Loose ball, controlled by Bodiroga. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Fades in through the lane, puts it up short, gets his own rebound out, and is slapped underneath by Kurtinitis. There could have been a foul against Sabonis on that play as well. And now Rebraca is into the game for Divac, as he will cool his heels with 3 fouls. Bodiroga with 6 points, 4 for 5 from the line. Yugoslavia shooting 57% from 3. Lithuania shooting 60% from 3. So both these teams not afraid to go downtown. 31-29, Yugoslavia. Karnasovas, Sabonis, Kurtinitis. Finds a seam in the lane, dealing down low. Karnasovas handing off. Anikians with the hook and rolls it through the peach basket to tie this game at 31. Djordjevic. Here's Savic for Bodiroga. Down low, Danilovic. Working against Marshalonis, dealing it back. Djordjevic, jumper outside for 3, yes! Djordjevic, 4 of 5 from three-point territory. He has 4 of the 5 Yugoslavian three-pointers. Anikians. Marshalonis driving down low against Rebraca. Decides to back off with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. There's Sabonis forming the pick. Has a three-pointer put up by Marshalonis. Drains, and he has the opportunity at the 4-point play. The Lithuanian bench is up. The Yugoslavian bench is up. And Marshalonis will be up to the line for the magical 4-point play. We're tied at 34. A foul against Danilovic. And he puts it short. Ball controlled by Savic, up for Djordjevic. Djordjevic at the right point, now taking it down low, driving around Sabonis, putting it back for Bataroga. Here's Djordjevic for three again. Yes! How does he do it? 5 of 6. 37-34, Yugoslavia. And a foul going back the other way. And now Yugoslavia with an opportunity to extend their lead. As you see, the offensive charge, and that's a big call against Marciulionis. That's his second, crashing into Danilovic. Markevicius into the game now for Lithuania. Danilovic, Obradovic, Djordjevic, Rebraka, and Savic, the quintet for Yugoslavia on this offensive rush. Obradovic, down low, Danilovic. Danilovic through the key, popping it up and through the mesh for 2. 5 minutes left and a 5-point lead. Marciulionis down low, working against Obradovic. Rolling it up, finger roll, great finesse, smooth as silk for Marciulionis. Back the other way, Danilovic with the one-handed jam. So Lithuania smooth one way, and Danilovic taking it over Sabonis, and Sabonis had to duck for cover on that one. And Lithuania will try to reduce the lead of 5 of Yugoslavia with 4:35 remaining in the half. Here is Sabonis. Dealing back, Markevicius. Back into the hands of Marciulionis. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. The pick does not form for Marciulionis. Fakes it, now puts it up, and he is fouled. Take a pick of a couple of players there, but Rebraka will get marked up for his first. Both teams in the shooting bonus, and Marciulionis goes to the stripe for 2. Marciulionis so far this evening leading Lithuania with 12 points, 3 of 3 from 2-point range, and 2 of 2 from 3-point range. He has only missed 1 foul shot. He is 1 of 2. Djordjevic rambling all the way back and drawing the foul from Markevicius. And that's his first. Djordjevic, who has been dropping some bombs on Lithuania. He is 5 of 6 from 3-point territory. 1 of 1 from 2-point range. And let's see if he can be perfect from the line so far. No. 42-37. Marciulionis looking in underneath, and looking in underneath, we have a foul. It's against Savic. As here you can see Savic trying to restrict Sabonis's movement towards the key. And as a result, Sabonis will go to the line. And he doesn't miss many from the stripe. An impressive shooter for such a big man. Sabonis, 2 meters 21. 7'4" for those of you who prefer the Imperial. 42-39. Bataroga. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Bataroga better move it. He takes it to the top of the key, dealing down low for Rebraka, steps in, puts it back for Bataroga. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. And it bounces out of bounds off of Sabonis's foot. And we will have a new 30-second clock for the Yugoslavians to work with. Leading 42-39 with 3:36 remaining. Karastas looks on, the coach of Lithuania. As Rebraka now, handing off for Bataroga. Djordjevic guiding it through the top of the lane, dealing it, and drawing the foul. The foul is against Markovicius. It's his second. As there you see the reach on Djordjevic. And Djordjevic will take his first handout. Djordjevic with 20 points this evening, leading all scorers. 44-39. And Lithuania go on another run. Sabonis working against Savage. There's no match there. Karnasovas for three, and that may be the start of another run for Lithuania. 44-42. That'll chew away at a 5-point gap in a hurry. Rebraka, Bataroga, and an offensive foul underneath. Savage can't believe his ears, as he will get his third. So the big guys for Yugoslavia, both carrying 3 fouls. Divac with 3 and Savage with 3. And Divac will spell off Savage. Marciulionis bouncing down low. Kurtnitis. And the ball knocked out of his hands. And Lithuania will inbounds with Karnasovas. Marciulionis, Kurtnitis down low. Anikians back for Kurtnitis. Swings it down low for Karnasovas. On another Yugoslavian foul. This time to Bataroga, that's his third, as he edges towards foul trouble. This game being played very physical underneath, but no cheap shots. Not like we saw in some of the semifinal games last night. Some chippy play last night. We haven't seen any of that here tonight. Karnasovas with 13, tied with Marciulionis, who also has 13. A Sabonis update, he has 7, along with 5 rebounds. Djordjevic dealing back for Obradovic. Danilovic, 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Danilovic for 3. Yes! Rattling it off the cage and in from long distance. 47-43 Yugoslavia. Just outside of 2 minutes. Marciulionis fading in for 2. Rippling the mesh. (47-45) with 1:50 remaining. Djordjevic from outside now will drive down low along the baseline for Rebraka. Fade away and won't drop it. He'll draw the foul. Fouls against Karnasovas. It's his second. And a host of Lithuanian players sitting with 2 fouls. Rebraka at the line. Rebraka, who was selected last year by the Seattle Supersonics, 54th overall, second in scoring in the Yugoslavian League, averaging 25.9 points per game. Going to Benetton next season in Italy. 48-45. Lithuania in shooting distance. Kurtnitis outside Marciulionis. Can he come up with another inspirational basket here? 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Cross court. Kurtnitis puts it up, brings it off the iron. Smacked around underneath, and Divac will ramble out with it, handing it off for Djordjevic. All the way down for Danilovic. Back for Djordjevic. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. We've seen plenty of offense out of these two teams so far. Both teams averaging over 80 points in this tournament. And they're playing up the floor. Djordjevic ringing it around the rim and out. Marciulionis pacing it up back through center. 23 seconds left on the shot clock. Lithuania trailing by 3, 48-45. And with the foul, they will have an opportunity to reduce that lead. The foul is against Obradovic. As you see, at the top of the key right there, Karnisovas making no mistake. An academic All-American at Seton Hall. Goes 2 for 2 for that trip to the line. 48-47, Yugoslavia. Rebraka for Djordjevic. Down low, Divac. He was handcuffed by that pass. A little too much heat on that one. A big chance for Lithuania to take the lead going into the gate. 16 seconds left. The wily Marciulionis will wind down the clock. Yugoslavian fans and Lithuanian fans going silent here. Marciulionis pacing it over and a foul underneath. Danilovic, as we'll see here. Man, are things getting physical for Sabonis. The player destined for the Portland Trail Blazers. And there he is at the line. Sabonis 3 of 3 from the line. Make it 4 of 4, and this game is tied with 4.5 seconds remaining in the first half. Sabonis for the lead. Yes! Lithuania with the lead of 1. Djordjevic back across center, puts it up for 3 at the buzzer. It won't beat the buzzer. That's the closest to a buzzer beater we've had in this entire tournament. And Lithuania with the lead of 1 over Yugoslavia, 49-48. We've still got another 20 minutes, maybe even more. As the first 20 minutes of this game was an excellent advertisement for European basketball. Can this second half live up to it? I think so. There you see Sabonis, who was matched up against Divac. Sabonis so far winning the battle with 9 points to Divac's 3. The most important thing, though, is Divac has 3 fouls to Sabonis's 1. They're even with 5 rebounds apiece. Kurtinitis. Karnisovas for Marciulionis. Marciulionis out for Kurtinitis. Here's Karnisovas. Underneath, Sabonis with a turnaround hook. Drops it through for 2. 51-48. Lithuania extending their lead in the first 30 seconds of this half. Paspal. Divac. And he finds Paspal underneath, swinging it back to Divac. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Divac working his way in, finger rolling it in for 2. And drawing the pushing foul underneath. Karnisovas with his 3rd. And he is one of the players for Lithuania that they need to have in double figures in scoring this evening. And he has 15 points. And Vladdy misses his shot from the foul line. Lane violation, and it will go to Lithuania. Lithuania up by 1 in a seesaw battle. All for the gold. You know, residents of both these nations would relish the gold. They're both proud of these teams being here in the first place. Sabonis battling underneath. Can't get it past Divac. And an offensive foul back the other way against Sabonis. Who, me? Yeah, Sabonis gets his second. And that's the second team foul against Lithuania. Sabonis getting just a little too aggressive with his massive frame along the boards. Djordjevic for Paspal. Back for Savic. Here's Divac. Swinging it over for Danilovic. Paspal down for Djordjevic. Dribbling in, back for Paspal. Bounces it once. Takes it, backhanded in, and Savic follows up the rebound. And Yugoslavia will take a lead of 1. Is Lithuania just flat here to open things up? Sabonis fakes the 3, pulls it back in, deals for Marciulionis. Down for Sabonis, turnaround around Divac, dealing up. And drawing the foul against Divac. That's a critical foul, his 4th. Divac on the brink. And there is a matchup just taking root. Those two players, Divac and Sabonis. You'll see a lot of them in the NBA next year. One playing for the Lakers and the other one playing for the Portland Trail Blazers. Now Sabonis will be bound for the Northwest as that shot goes southward. And Sabonis breaks the tie. 53-52. Lithuania, another lead change. Lithuania not really running with the ball, but they're still close in this game. That's a first in this tournament. Djordjevic on the outside, working it down low for Savic, bumping in and dealing off the window pane for a pair. Savic, who was losing his confidence earlier in this tournament, has got it back big time. Yugoslavia with the lead of 1. Karnasovas, Sabonis hammering his way in around Rebraca, and he pumps it home. Elevator going up. And Rebraca coming down. A battle of number 11s, and there is no match here. Sabonis skying it into the cage. Lithuania with a lead of 1. Bataroga now getting ready to check into the game. And this crowd has been captivated by the actions of Sabonis so far this evening. Now we have some conjecture down on the floor. Could be a technical foul. There's blood on Rebraca's nose. Rebraca may be forced to check out because of the blood. And as you see, Rebraca, who got the worst end of that duel with Sabonis. And here it is on the replay. Bonk. As the elbow comes down on Rebraca. So there was a technical as Yugoslavia gets a bench technical, and Lithuania extends their lead to 3 and will have possession. So an interesting turn of events working to Lithuania's bonus. Kurtinitis at the right point, watched by Djordjevic. Look down low for Sabonis, he wasn't open. Kurtinitis dancing inside, top of the key, jumper, it works. A true pressure performer, Kurtinitis, and he has 6 points so far this evening. And Danilovic, driving down low, draws the foul. Kurtinitis with his fourth. And along with Divac are the only players to be carrying 4 fouls. Savic back for Bataroga. The Lithuanians have to be content with the pace of this game so far, especially with the lead, 59-54. But another foul underneath. And that will be it for Kurtinitis. Critical because Lithuania will now have their bench tested. Lithuania relying for scoring from 4 players. As there you see the hug given on Savic. Kurtinitis will go off and watch the rest of this one from the bench. Djordjevic driving down low, and another foul. And he's going to count it. Oh boy. Luke Minnis will get his second as a result of this. 5 team fouls now against Lithuania. Put up and caged by Djordjevic. 59-57. Marciulionis driving down low, putting it off the glass and in. Another motivational basket by Marciulionis. Right-handed, taking it up. 61-57. Savic. Danilovic rather. Bataroga. Bataroga sets a little jumper, making it look easy. (59-61) worked underneath for Karnišovas, and Paspal will draw the foul. And for Paspal, that's his second, and the second team foul against Yugoslavia. As Krapikis will now check into the game. So Stombergas, Krapikis, Sabonis, Karnišovas, and Marciulionis out there for Lithuania. Marciulionis driving in through the hardwood alley, and an offensive foul back the other way. And that's the third on Marciulionis. So he is teetering on foul trouble with 15:49 remaining in this second half. Lithuania with a 2-point lead, and the tension is building here in Athens. Djordjevic, Danilovic lost control, and it will go back the other way. Danilovic not happy at those turns of events for Yugoslavia, as Lithuania will now have an opportunity to extend their lead. And the way this Yugoslavian team is coming on, they're going to have to get all the points they can get from this guy, as Sabonis will draw the foul. So Lithuania with 6 team fouls, Yugoslavia with 3, but Sabonis will go to the line. He is 7 of 7 from the line, 4 of 7 from 2-point range. Make it 8 of 8. He has 16 points. Take a look at that scoring board. Sabonis with 16, Karnišovas with 17, and Marciulionis with 17. That is the heart of the order for Lithuania, and the first miss from Sabonis. 62-59. Bataroga down low, Danilovic, yes! Another 3-pointer for the Yugoslavians, 69% from the triple A. Danilovic certainly enhancing his reputation as a big-time player. Here's another big-time player. Marciulionis back. Karnišovas for 3. Off the iron. Rebound pulled down by the young Stombergas. Krapikis into the hands of Marciulionis. Makes a little move. Puts it up and through. How many times can Marciulionis come back with the big basket the other way? a motivator for this Lithuanian team. 64-62, a gap of 2. Djordjevic driving down low, and he will draw the foul. The foul is against Krapikas. And that will be the 7th team foul against Lithuania, only the 1st against Krapikas. Djordjevic inbounding for Danilovic. Danilovic taking it outside. Down low for Djordjevic. Working against Krapikas, driving down low and drawing another foul. I think this one's going against Karnasovas. That's a big one. His 4th. One of the 3 players in double digits. Kurtinitis, you saw in the middle of the screen back there, has already left the game with 5 fouls, even the game with 6 points. Djordjevic leading all scorers now with 24 points. An incredible 6 of 8 from 3-point range. And now he is 5 of 6 from the stripe. Tied at 64. This should be a beauty of a finish, folks. Karnasovas playing with 4 fouls in for Sabonis. Sabonis top of the key. Nice little handoff there for Marciulionis. Hiding in the shadow of Sabonis. Now Krapikas outside. Stombergas for 3. No. The scoring is not coming off the bench for the Lithuanians. Djordjevic pacing it back, crashing and bashing his way. And which way will this foul go? Well, you can hear what the crowd's reaction is. As the American referee, George Tolliver, signals the foul against Krapikas. Eight team fouls against Lithuania. Djordjevic in the bonus, making no mistake again. .26 points for Djordjevic. Djordjevic with a fantastic night so far. He has been the star of the show for the Yugoslavians. Krapikas. Stombergas. Oh, and the push. Maybe a bit of play acting there by Marciulionis, but that will be good enough to draw the foul. As the Yugoslavian bench is told to settle back, you can see them standing there. They're up. They're motivated for this one. Krapikas down low. Sabonis now. Edge of the key. Stombergas. Anikians. Marciulionis. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Marciulionis, top of the key, trying to deal inside. Lands into the hands of Sabonis. Takes it up over Divac. But it doesn't drop. Marciulionis. And Sabonis draws the technical. For a team that is showing so much composure, for a player who has shown so much composure, Sabonis loses it here. And as a result, will give up the technical. George Tolliver was having none of the acting from Sabonis. Looked like a good call from up here. Yugoslavia up by 2, 66-64. Four players, as you see Sabonis underneath, putting it off the glass. You think there was a foul here? Sabonis thought so. We didn't see a foul up here. I certainly didn't. And Sabonis must keep his cool. Danilovic, 2 of 3 from the line. Make it 3 of 4, and Danilovic has 20 points this evening. And Danilovic will remain at the line as a result. Danilovic taking all the freebies possible. He'll take these handouts. It's 69-64. And it will remain that way, but Divac controls the rebound. Oh, what a key rebound that was. 12:58 remaining. 69-64. It's 68-65. It says 69-64 on the board, but it's now 72-64 on the board. And you see it on the screen. Can Lithuania come back? Marciulionis underneath Sabonis, off the glass. It does not roll in. It's tipped. It will bounce. There's a scramble for it underneath. What mayhem on the hardwood. A pushing foul underneath. If it's on Divac, he is gone. Say goodbye to Vlade Divac. What a classic battle between Sabonis and Divac this evening. And Divac will bow out of this game with 5 points and 9 rebounds. Here you see it on the replay. Divac just cutting the lane off for Sabonis. Back to live action. Marciulionis worked around the horn for Krapikis. Back for Marciulionis. Down low Sabonis. He'll draw another one. Rebraka with his third. 16 fouls against Yugoslavia. A pro-Lithuanian crowd. They've made their mind up. That's the first time we've heard these Greek fans cheer for anyone else except for Hellas. Underneath Sabonis, can't control, and he draws another foul. Sabonis back with the composure. Rebraka with 4. The big guys are dropping like flies here tonight against Sabonis. Marciulionis driving in, edge of the lane, handed off Sabonis! Slam, baby, slam! That's what it's all about! Sabonis, 5 of 11 from the field. 72-66, Yugoslavia. Botteroga. Danilovic underneath. Savic puts it off the glass. Bouncing wildly, Marciulionis bringing it back. Marciulionis bounce pass for Krapikis. He will slow it down. Karnisovas playing with 4 fouls. There's Marciulionis down for Karnisovas. Driving along the baseline. Scooping it back for Sabonis. Back into the hands of Krapikis. Here's Marciulionis. Beautiful fake. Putting it up! Oh! Another one back into the face of the Yugoslavians. Marciulionis as cool as a cucumber tonight. 72-68 with 10:50 remaining. Danilovic for 3, off the lip. Rebound, hey, it's Sabonis again. And now Marciulionis and Sabonis cross at center. Krapikis will put it up for 3, no. Bouncing to the sidelines and out. The last 5 minutes of this game has just been scintillating. We've had technical fouls, we've had 3-pointers, We've had rebounds ripped out of the sky. We've had the star player of this contest foul out, and Djordjevic back the other way with another three-pointer. Djordjevic 8 of 10 from three-point range. Simply amazing. 75-68. And Lithuania back the other way with Sabonis. A gap of 5. We're now just inside the halfway mark of the second half. 9:56 remaining. And Sabonis will take a breather at the bench. How will Lithuania stand the rush against Yugoslavia without Sabonis? The pressure rests on Anikians, who's paired up against Savic underneath. And here is Savic. Back for Djordjevic. Savic. Bodiroga for three. No. Rebound Marciulionis. He will pace it through center. Taking it to the top of the key. Stombergas. Back for Marciulionis. Around the arc they go. Underneath now, Anikians. Luke Menace. Here's a jumper. Karnisovas off balance! Swish! 75-72 Yugoslavia. Karnisovas looked like he was out of control going up, but somehow it dropped for him. Lithuanians in the five-man zone defense. As it swung down low, Danilovic rings it off the iron. Loose ball controlled by Stombergas. They're just stopping the game for a wet spot as you see a player slip right there. Djordjevic jumping for three. No, not this time. Stombergas. Marciulionis. Top of the key. Spinorama. Jump shot. Bounces out into the hands of Bodiroga. Yugoslavia by 3. Danilovic. Back for Djordjevic. Bodiroga spinning down low. Triple team. Deals back for Danilovic. Bodiroga had some room. 11 seconds left on the shot clock. Danilovic cutting into the lane, fading back. Ripped down by Anikians. He responds to the challenge. Marciulionis getting bumped by Djordjevic. It's second. And that will be the 8th team foul against Yugoslavia. So Lithuania now in the shooting bonus. And here comes Sabonis. Pass foul into the game for Yugoslavia. Lithuania down by 3. An opportunity to grind away at the lead. And you want someone like Marciulionis at the line, and that is the reason. Vladdy can only look on as Marciulionis, there you see his numbers. What a great evening for Marciulionis, 23 points. Lithuania now down by 1 with 7:55 remaining. Djordjevic, Danilovic back for Djordjevic. Will he tee it up from 3 again? You know he's thinking about it. Down for Danilovic. Djordjevic, Bodiroga, Djordjevic, bounce past Danilovic. Oh, and he coughed it up right into the hands of Stombergas. And a foul on Danilovic. It's his second. So not only the turnover, but also the foul. A critical foul with Lithuania down by 1. Where was he passing this ball? And there's the reach and the trip. Take your choice on the foul. Stombergas at the line. That's his first point of the evening. Lithuania has tied things up. Stombergas, pretty cool for a 23-year-old, putting Lithuania up by 1. Djordjevic putting it up for 3 again. Yes! Amazing! Djordjevic, 9 of 12 from three-point territory. Sabonis. Luke Minnis, Stombergas, he'll try it for 3 again. No, a little too much spin on that ball. Rebound pulled down by Paspal. Badaroga across center. Yugoslavia up by 2. Badaroga, 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Obradovic back for Badaroga. Here's Obradovic. Djordjevic, will the magic continue? He'll dish it down low. Savic, one-touch pass. And it drains for Badaroga. 81-76. Will Yugoslavia start to pull away, or will Marciulionis come up with another inspiration? Sabonis. A three-pointer up. It won't drop for Luke Minnis. The points still not coming off the bench for Lithuania, and a foul. Lithuania now digging a bit of a hole for themselves, as that is the 4th against Sabonis. So all the key players for Lithuania sitting with 4 fouls. As you see, Sabonis at the top of the key. Hamicius into the game. 36-year-old, maybe settling things down here a bit for the Lithuanians. Sabonis, Karnišovas, and Marciulionis all with 4 fouls. 81-76. They got a break off those misses. Karnišovas rambling through, dealing down low. Hamicius, he'll walk it out to the point. Down low for Karnišovas. Hamicius fakes the 3. Nice little move. Sabonis, his first 3-point opportunity. And the rebound's pulled down by Stombergas, but he coughs it up. He coughs it up. Djordjevic, yes! Djordjevic with 38 points tonight. 38 points in a gold medal game. There's not too many efforts that'll top that. And a pushing foul underneath. Going back the other way, Sabonis will watch the rest of this game from the bench. Could that be the death of the Lithuanian dream? Look in the paint. There's the push. A questionable call indeed sends Sabonis to the bench. Sabonis, they're Mr. Everything. How will they do it now? 5 minutes remaining. Paspal. Djordjevic. Will he make it 40? Back for Savic. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Badaroga dancing to the top of the lane. Rebound pulled down by Marciulionis. He'll have to do it himself. Down for Hamicius for 3. Yes! Can they do it for Sabonis? 83-79. Yugoslavia now very aware of the clock. Working the clock down, here's Djordjevic. Watched by Hamicius. Down low, Badaroga. Off the iron, rebound, slapped out of bounds. And it will be Lithuanian ball. A foul on Paspal, that's his 3rd. You see right there off the loose ball. And it will come back the other way. And the Nikians will go to the line as Sabonis looks on. Nikians, the man who replaces him, drains the first one. Divac and Sabonis, that was the key matchup. But now Savic and the Nikians will have to play out the last act. 83-81, Lithuania. They are still in shooting distance of this one. Lithuania will have to come up with the big rebound without Sabonis. Badaroga or Savic, top of the lane, bounce pass in underneath, and a foul. Pascal climbing the ladder. Stombergus might be the one who gets nailed for this. We'll see on the replay. No, it's against the Nikians. Reaching over. Pascal at the line. He is 0 of 2 at the charity stripe this evening. Make it 0 of 3. A critical miss for Pascal. He can only make it a 3-point margin. And he does. Marciulionis bringing it back with 3:40 remaining. Marciulionis, top of the key, driving in, fading in. He comes back with another one. How does he keep doing it? Sarunas Marciulionis brings this game to within 1 for Lithuania. And remember, Marciulionis is carrying 4 fouls. Badaroga with 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Djordjevic, he's put him in from there before. A pick underneath, not called. Well, Bradovic, he cans it for 3 with 3 minutes remaining. 87-83. Marciulionis underneath the Nikians, driving against Savic, is called on the travel. 2 minutes, 50 seconds separates Yugoslavia from the gold medal. Oh, Bradovic. And an offensive foul back the other way. The foul against Djordjevic, it's his 3rd. He laughs it off. But it will mean Lithuania will get the ball, and they will have an opportunity to reduce that 5-point lead. This is a huge drive for Lithuania. Karnasovas dealing, Stombergus, the rookie, takes it off the glass, puts it in, but the foul is going back. The other way? Yes, it is. Djordjevic at the line on the technical. 88-83 with 2:21 remaining. Make it 89-83. Everyone on their feet. 89-83. Yugoslavia with possession. Badaroga back for Pascal. Here's Djordjevic. Djordjevic backing off at the perimeter. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Badaroga fakes a 3, puts it down low. Pascal taking it up and drawing the foul. And the foul is against Homicius. That will be his 2nd. But of course, with 2 minutes remaining, both teams will be in the bonus as Pascal, by virtue of that, will go to the line. A very emotional moment for the Lithuanians. (90-83). The gap widens to 7. The Lithuanians Marciulionis paces it back. He'll put it up for three. Yes! Oh, what a big basket, keeping life alive for Lithuania. 90-86. They're only down by 4. The red, gold, and green will not give up. Bataroga double team, getting the pass out. Obradovic rambling through the lane. It's smacked away, but controlled by Djordjevic. Down, Obradovic puts it up and in. 92-86. Can Marciulionis nail another three-pointer? Marciulionis driving in, edge of the line. No, it won't drop. Rebound, bouncing out of bounds. And it will be Lithuanian ball. Sabonis, knowing that there is nothing he can do from the bench to help his teammates. Marciulionis driving in, drawing the foul from Djordjevic. 1:09 remaining, and that is the fourth against Djordjevic. The two who were talking at the bench when Marciulionis would not come on. He felt that Lithuania was being robbed by some bad decisions down on the hardwood. But he is back. Marciulionis has 30 tonight. 92-88. 1:08 remaining. Bataroga bumping against Sombergus, and another foul. And it's an offensive foul. And Bataroga has fouled out. A good call, hooking around Sombergus. And Bataroga is the second man to foul out for Yugoslavia tonight. 56 seconds remaining. A three-pointer. No, it rings off the cage. Loose ball underneath. A real imbroglio underneath, and we will have a jump ball. Timeout on the floor. 92-88. Lithuania. The game is still in reach for them. A truly emotional and unique scene. Anikian swats it back, but Danilovic corrals it. Could this be it for Lithuania? Djordjevic scooting about, drawing the foul from Homicius. The third foul against Homicius. 92-88. Djordjevic has 41 points. 41 points in a gold medal game. Just simply amazing for Djordjevic. Marciulionis on a pair. It's smacked away. And a foul to Obradovic. It is better to send Marciulionis to the line to shoot two rather than to have him tee one up from three. A brutal looking foul. 93-88 with 33.5 seconds remaining. Marciulionis doing all he can from the line. Sabonis does all he can from the bench. 93-90, Lithuania down by 3. And a foul on Homicius. That will be his fourth. All the pressure as a result of this foul is on the shoulders of Predrag Danilovic. He's an MVP in the Italian League for 2 years. He's won the gold medal twice before in this tournament. And there you see one of the reasons why. Danilovic with 22. 23 could be a killer. And it just might very well be. 95-90, 30 seconds left. Yugoslavia closing in as Marciulionis puts it down for Karnisovas. Anikians for three, no! Tipped underneath, loose ball. Marciulionis with the rebound. Dealing out for Homachus. Dealing back, Stombergis for three, no! 11 seconds left and a foul. And the Yugoslavian bench is starting to celebrate. Will Yugoslavia still remain undefeated in the 90s? Paspal at the line. Paspal only 2 of 6 from the line this evening. Under pressure with 11.3 seconds left, and it rings out. Lithuania wishes they had 1 timeout remaining. Both teams have used their full complement of timeouts. And Paspal hits it, a 6-point margin. It'll take 2 3-pointers. Here's Marciulionis taking it up through center, winging it out. Shot by Luke Minnis, rings out. Loose ball. Yugoslavia are the 1995 European men's basketball champions. Back from sanctions, they have reason to celebrate. Waving to their fans, waving flags back at them.